Okay, so let's get started. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Lebogang Moratele. I am an internet or online entrepreneur. And as some of you who are joining me tonight, you might have joined through my Facebook, you might have joined through other links that other people have sent you. But basically who I am is that I'm an entrepreneur. I have been in business for many years in the network marketing space, trading space, MLM space, and it's been an amazing journey. And through that, I've really found a passion of helping people create digital income streams, because the world is going digital. Everything around you is going digital, from how you operate at work. If you're working after COVID, everything went online. We became remote. You could be sitting at home but connected to the rest of your organization, not just in South Africa but globally, and still getting the job done. If you look at banking, when was the last time you were actually in a branch of the bank, and yet you are able to, do all of your transactions, send money, have your queries sorted out, you're able to receive money, etc., all through the use of your smartphone. So your smartphone is your doorway to a whole new world. We now have the metaverse that's coming. We've got cryptocurrencies, and all of these evolutions bring about with them opportunity. They take old industries, an industry such as banking. It's been there from the beginning of time. I remember when my mom used to say they used to bank with a book, and the teller would write in the book that you withdrew this much, you deposited this much, and we actually had physical ledgers that were being held in the banks. But now everything has gone digital. So banking, the principle still applies, but the way that it's being done has been revolutionized. It's been made easier, and it's been made a lot more effective because of the use of technology. Now, there are many other industries that can also be revolutionized. Oh, sorry, people not muted. Apologies. Let me just mute everyone. I think, sorry, folks, let me mute everybody. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was supposed to do that at the beginning. I think we just got a little bit off track because of this technical glitch that we had. But I hope it's fine now. Just let me know in the chat if we're good to go and everybody is muted. So yes, like I was saying, so old industries are being revolutionized. And one of the industries that's being revolutionized is the industry of stokfelling, crowdfunding, galelo, hoi hoi, whatever you might call it. It is something that our parents did, our grandparents did, great-grandparents, where people understood that there is power in coming together, especially financially. If we're able to come together, a traditional stokvel, a forced savings, you understand that on my own, I can't do the savings. So let me come together with a group of people. This month we pay this one, or every second week we are paying somebody, we're giving this 1,000 Rand, the next week we give another person, and then that is a forced savings, and I know I'll have a lump sum at the end of the term. Power in people coming together. Now, when we take technology and we put it together with that type of idea, it becomes explosive. The possibilities are endless. There is so much that we can achieve. And tonight I'm going to show you what we are referring to as the power of 30. The power of 30, we are saying we are challenging ourselves to a 30-day challenge. Now, you might be thinking, okay, it's day 8. So if I join on day 20, does that mean that I've lost out on 20 days of the challenge? No, it does not. This is an evergreen opportunity. Oh, gosh. Anybody else who can hear me? I saw the other leaders had a challenge with the Crypto Mama. Can you hear me? Leader Cherise, can you hear me? I just want to check with other leaders because somebody says they can't hear me. So let's just check to see if it is an issue with your line, leader, or if it's just a general issue with everybody. Okay. All right. So I'm getting I'm getting responses to say thank you so much, Leader Cherise, for that. And yeah, for all the other leaders. So leader, if you can't hear me, okay, everyone else can hear me. All right. If somebody can just message Samsung, let me see what's this ID. Samsung SM, and just tell them to activate their audio. I think that might not be activated. That's why they can't hear me. Thank you everyone else for your feedback. It's good. We're a team And yes, it's great to have the team on. Thank you, Leader Shirley, where we can be, back and forth. So the power of 30, it's a 30-day challenge. This challenge starts when you start. So don't think if you come onto the challenge in the middle of December, or you bring on people and they only come on the beginning of January, that now, oh boy, they've lost out, the opportunity's gone. No, this is an evergreen opportunity. That means at any time, when a person decides to come on board, they have the same opportunity as somebody who's starting now. The only difference is that we are starting it now. We're doing it as a team. We're keeping track of what we are doing, but this is definitely something that anybody can do at any time. So please, let's not think that the opportunity or the challenge has a shelf life. So we are using the power of 30. We are coming together using crowdfunding as a tool for all of us to come together. Let's just check. Okay, everybody is muted. That's right. Okay, using crowdfunding as a tool to get all of us forward. And so with this 30-day challenge, what do you need to get started? Well, number one, you're going to need at least 300 Rand. 300 Rand is our contribution amount that you will put towards somebody else within the group, within the crowd. I suggest we commit at least 30 minutes to the platform. That 30 minutes can be used in different ways. It's not the maximum, but if you want to see results, don't expect to come on board and spend 2 minutes building your crowd and gonna get the results of somebody who is putting in the time. This is a fair business or a fair opportunity, and it requires you to use the same principles of success that you would use anywhere else, because this is not a get rich quick scheme. We're not here to get rich overnight. It's not about who came first. So it's not a pyramid scheme to say, oh, because let me pick on a few of my leaders tonight. Because Leader Lazarus came first, he's the one who's going to earn all the money. No, it's not about who came first. It's about who does the work. And I'll show you a little example in explaining that once we get to the compensation plan. So 30 minutes a day, commit for at least 30 days. Folks, anything that's worth doing is going to take time. We're living in a microwave society, unfortunately, and people expect things to happen overnight. And that's why people get scammed, because, if you say start a business, it's going to take this long, people don't want to do it. But the moment someone says, give me 5,000, it will turn into 50,000 in 24 hours, everybody is running for that opportunity. It's because most people want the easy way out. Now, I'm going to warn you ahead of time, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not, I'm just going to jump on board and make all this money. But what this is that it's a platform that says, if you do the steps that are required, I will put my head on the block and guarantee that if you do what is required, you teach your team members to do the same, and everybody is duplicating, there is no way you will not get the results that are there for you, because it's an equation. 1 + 1 is 2, 3 + 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. It's an equation. Do that and the results will come. So what is crowdfunding? Like I've said, it is stock felling in a new age way, using technology to raise money from a large number of people. It's an idea that's recognized on platforms such as Forbes. There's tons of other platforms online that operate under the crowdfunding principle, each one working differently, but basically about people coming together, raising large sums of money from small contributions, but from a large group of people. So crowdfunding is real, it is legitimate, it is not illegal. So it's not like we have to hide our money now and you now can't answer your phone, or you have to be fearful when you're getting involved in this type of opportunity, because it's not even centralized. Everything is happening peer to peer, and you and other individuals are more than welcome to contribute to one another with the idea of stock felling. So it's not a company, it's not an organization. We are not buying a product or subscribing to a service. We are simply contributing to the crowd so that we can also receive contributions from the crowd in the form of online stock felling, online crowdfunding. How does that work? Well, you have to be referred by somebody on the platform. All right, can somebody also message our leader NEU90, NEU90, and just let them know to unmute or to use connect to audio, because they also seem to be having a challenge with hearing me. So This is you over here. Now you are referred to this community by somebody else. Like I've said, this platform, Dreams to Reality, that's what it's called. It's not a company. So it doesn't even have a bank account or a crypto wallet. So we're not going to be paying money to Dreams to Reality and then Dreams to Reality pays it back to us. That way we know they don't need any licensing. They don't need to be registered, because the only service that they are providing is the service of infrastructure, a technical platform that allows us to crowdfund, but all financial transactions are happening person to person, not between an organization or a company and people. So that is what makes us even more confident in the fact that we can do this legally without contributing anything, because Dreams to Reality is not receiving any funds from us. It also gives us the peace of mind to know that our funds are always safe. There is no risk, because if money is not in your hand, it's going to be in the hand of the person that you have contributed to, and you have done that willingly. And other people that get involved are going to contribute to you also willingly. So funds are always from one person to another. So we have peace of mind with that. So Pule refers you. Pule is a member of the platform, as this platform is a members only, invite only type of platform, and Pule refers you. So you will use Pule's username or link to get started on the platform. You will register. The system will let you know where to pay Pule. Once you have paid, Pule will then activate and say, yes, I've received funds from my leader here. Let me pick on somebody here. Let's say leader Ntwala. So leader Ntwala, this is you. You get signed up. Everybody just imagine this is you, but I'm going to use her as an example now. So leader Ntwala is here. She signs up. She pays Pule 300. Pule confirms that he has received the 300 Rand from her. Now, it's leader Ntwala's duty to make sure that she grows her own community, because this is about crowdfunding. You cannot crowdfund on your own. The same way you cannot be on Facebook and be your own friend. When you're on Facebook, liking things, commenting, whose pages are you liking? Where are you commenting? On other people's. The point of Facebook is to bring people together. The point of the Dreams to Reality platform is to bring people together to crowdfund. So that means the same way you go on Facebook, you add friends, you add communities, you join this, you invite your cousin to join Facebook, you're going to do the same thing here. But now we're getting paid. We're not doing it for free anymore. We're not doing it for laughs. We're doing it for money in the bank. So you have paid Pule. This is a 3x4 matrix, meaning that you are going to pay up 4 generations, and I'll explain that. And you are also going to benefit from 4 generations below you. So 4 generations above you is basically Pule, who's the person who referred you, basically your parent. Pule has somebody who referred him. In this example, we call this person Lerato. Lerato has referred. Pule has referred you, so Lerato is your grandparent or your 2nd generation above you. Tandi is the 3rd generation above you, and Lamar is the 4th generation above you. Now, from your pocket, you're only ever going to need 300 Rand. Now, imagine if any of you went out today, you might have poured petrol in your car, you might have gone to the convenience store, bread and milk before I get home. You might have gone out for a coffee with a friend. Ask yourself right now, what is the value of 300 Rand or 300 Namibian dollars? What can it get you? Anybody who's been to the shops today, please, in the chat box, tell me, what can 300 Rand get you today? What can it get? Can it change your life? Can losing 300 or gaining 300 make a big difference in your life? If I had to give you 300 Rand now, would that change your life for the next 30 days? And the answer is probably not. Anybody whose life is going to change with 300 Rand, where that's it and it just ends today. In the chat box, let me know if it will do anything for you. Also, let me know, what can 300 Rand I get today? If you order pizza, 2 large pizzas and a side and a 2-liter drink, and you order that to be delivered to your home, that's going to cost you more than 300 Rand. Inflation is high. Things are expensive. 300 Rand does not, or $300 in Namibian dollars doesn't give that much. But when we use our 300 Rand to come together, folks, magic happens, because it's not about 300 Rand. That's what we all need to understand. It's not about 300 Rand. What it is about is people coming together and realizing the power of crowd economics. It's not about one person, it's about the crowd. And for that to be in full effect, we all need to be referring and growing our community. So here you are, you need to refer 3 people. Folks, if you cannot, listen, you can't even buy cooking oil with $300 in Namibia. That's facts. Thank you, Leader Ndwala, for letting us know. 300, your cooking oil is expensive, folks. It's, it's like buying virgin olive oil, except now, that's what normal cooking oil has become. It's become so expensive. And that is a staple food for so many people. And yet $300 can't even buy you that. So for less than the price of cooking oil, you can get started and start building your community. So no one can say, I'm left out, I can't afford it. It's only an opportunity for people with money. This is not an opportunity for people with money. It's an opportunity for people who want money, people who are forward thinking, people who understand that, okay, 300 is not going to get me far. But if you have $50,000 in Namibia, what can that do, Leader Ndwala? Is that now going to make a little bit of a difference? Folks, in South Africa, what does 50,000 Rand get us? You can go on vacation, you can start paying off some debt. 50,000 is a decent amount of money in anybody's book. So you refer 3 people, you have to make sure, a very big difference, exactly, Leader Ndwala. So you need to make sure that you refer your people. Please, let's not be lazy. Please don't be cheated out of an opportunity because of lack of effort, laziness, or doubt. It's your laziness costs. It's expensive to be lazy, folks, because you are cheating yourself out of the results that you can have. Don't look for an easy way out. There is no quick fix to this. It's simple. Get your 3, teach them to get 3, they will get their 3. It is as simple as that, and you will start to see things happen. So now you've referred 3 partners. Immediately when you just have your first 2 partners, that's 300 Rand times 2 that will have come to you. Use that now to upgrade to level 2, because there are 4 levels, remember? So the first 600 Rand that you will collect in your bank account directly, you will then use it to upgrade to level 2. Where does that 600 Rand go? It goes to Lerato, because she is your second level upline. Pule already received 300. Now Lerato is going to receive 600 Rand from you. Now, what needs to happen? You need to teach your people that they need to go out and refer their, oh boy, sorry, what did I do? Okay, apologies for that. You need to teach your people to go out and refer their 3 each. So Linda, Patricia, and Tebogo, they must make sure they're going to refer 2 each. Folks, if you refer somebody and they say, I can join, but I don't know where I'm going to get 3 people, leave that person, because you know what they're doing? They're taking space, they're going to slow you down, and they're taking the space that is reserved for somebody who will be doing a lot more. Rather talk to 10 people and get the one who says yes and the one who does, then talking to one person and you say, I'll even pay for you, and you pay for them, but then they don't do anything. It is about being, even as a farmer, you take your best seeds. You don't just plant any seed anyway. This seed, I have to plant it in this type of soil, water it this much, and that seed, when you do that, it's going to give you the right harvest. Here's the same thing. Be selective. You don't just take all seeds, maize, carrots, cabbage, apples, everything, and throw them in one field. You know that the carrots go this side, the apples go that side. And here you want your best seed, because we are working on building a harvest here. So Linda will refer 3, Patricia 3, Tebogo 3. They will also earn their 900s. They will upgrade. And when they upgrade, those upgrades don't come to you. So the 600s will go to Pule. So Pule will receive 600 Rand from Linda, Patricia, and Tebogo. Now, at this point, I want us to just watch something. So Pule here has referred you. Let's assume now that Pule only referred you. He didn't refer other people. And so Pule earned 300 Rand from you. He did not earn 900 or 600. At this point, Pule can then has a choice. Do I upgrade? But if he upgrades, he'll have to pop out 300 Rand from his pocket. So if Pule does not upgrade, Pule is not going to earn these 600s, even though these people over here are upgrading. So you see how the fairness of the system works. You cannot earn from a level that you have not upgraded to. Now, let's say Pule is a little bit smarter than that. And Pule says, okay, I still only have one person, Leader Ndwala, and I know she works hard. Let me take another site here, and I'll take Pule too, and under myself, and I'll work it at another time. But Pule upgrades to, or he doesn't even, he doesn't take another site, but Pule upgrades. And he pays his 200, that, I mean, his 600 that goes to leader Tandi. So he does receive 600 from Linda, Patricia, and Tebogo. That's the most that leader Pule is going to get. He's going to get 1,800 from these three, but he doesn't have other people who are going to be paying him 600 because he has not developed the other legs. You, on the other hand, have developed 3 legs. Pule has only developed 1 leg. So Pule will earn 600 from these 3 people. You, on the other hand, when these 9 people upgrade, you are going to be earning 600 Rand from 9 people versus Pule, who's only earning 600 Rand from 3 people. This is what makes it a fair opportunity and not a pyramid scheme. Because if it was a pyramid scheme, Pule would have to earn by virtue of the fact that he came first. The fact that these people are under him, he's going to earn regardless, never mind whether he has put effort or not. Even if he upgrades, the system says, great, Pule, you'll earn 600, but only from 3 people, because you need to grow and develop 2 other legs in order for you to get the full amount of income that can come about. So it's a fair platform. If you are working hard and you think, oh, but my upline is not working, don't worry about what's happening above you. Worry about what is happening below you, because if the person who has referred you is not doing the work, don't worry, they're only going to get a limited amount of income from your leg, whereas you are going to be able to get the full value of what you have built. So the beauty of working a truly fair system and one that works is that you have that working in you to your advantage. So let's assume now, or we're not assuming, we're continuing. So Pule has received those 600s. Now, in this case, we are now looking at what's going to happen further for you. You had Patricia, Linda, and Tebogo. All of them need to build their level 1 and build their level 2. So Patricia had got 3 people, she upgraded to level 2. Her 3 people also now need to upgrade. They've referred 3 people each. They now also need to upgrade to level 2. When these 3 people upgrade to level 2, you are going to earn 600 Rand from these 3 people. That's 1,800 Rand just from Patricia's leg. If Tebogo has developed his leg, you're going to earn 600 Rand from his people also, 600 Rand from Linda's people also. So that's a total of 5,400 Rand that you will earn simply by referring 3 people, teaching them to refer 3 people, teaching them to help their people refer 3 people. So it is extremely powerful when we are duplicating. It's not about one person bringing 100. It's about each person bringing their 3. So in this case, you've earned 5,400, but Pule, if he's only moving with your leg, remember Pule earned 1,800. So who earns more, you or Pule? You do, because you're the one who put in more work. So you've kept 3,600. And please, let's learn to upgrade quickly, folks. Don't wait to receive all this money before you upgrade. Make sure that as soon as you've received the first 3 payments of 1,008 of 600, upgrade, 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 so that you can open up your level 3 income. Level 3, you have 27 partners. Those 27 partners, they refer, they also build. So not when they come in. When they come in, they start at level 1, but then they upgrade to level 2. When they upgrade to level 3, that 1,800 payment is going to be coming to you. So 1,800 Rand times 27 people, that is almost 50,000 Rand. That's why we built the 50,000 Rand challenge in 30 days, because we know that to get to level 3 is not hard. It just needs consistency and discipline. Once you get to a point where you are starting to receive these payments, you only need 1 payment a day to make 50,000 Rand over a 30-day period. Now, here it is, we are 8 days into the challenge. Already we have leaders achieving 1 or 2 payments a day, 3 or 4 payments a day. All depends on their momentum and how they're moving. But at the end of the day, it's not a race. It's not a competition. What it is, it's a race against, it's a competition between you and the man in the mirror. When you wake up, the person you see in the mirror, that's the person who's either going to get you there or the person who's going to stop you from achieving this 30-day challenge. So when you wake up, say, I am going to achieve this. I will be successful. I am going to make this 50,000 Rand in 30 days or less. And let's keep moving. Make sure every day you are doing what is required. Now, Lamar, you're going to upgrade to level 4. Lamar will receive 3,600 Rand from you. We had a testimony last night. Let me see if Leader, is she here? where she gave us a testimony last night that she got to level 4 in 1 day. 1 day she did it. Now that's an extraordinary testimony. She's going to be joining me in the week to share how she's doing it and what's happening in their team. But it's amazing. Level 4, 81 partners, each paying you 3,600 Rand. That's over 291,000. Now we know that in life, things never work at 100%. It is life. So I'm going to be devil's advocate for a moment. Let's assume you don't make this full 291,000. One of your legs is slow. Lidanzila, yes, Lidanzila shared with us yesterday. Is she here on the call? Lidanzila, just give us a po there in the chat if you are here. She did it in 1 day. 1 day she did it. She's at level 4 and she's now going to start receiving funds from her team. So she's going to be joining me in the week for a testimony. Let's say you don't receive all of this money. I'm going to be devil's advocate. Let's say you only receive half. So the total amount that you can receive on this matrix is 340,000. Okay, she's not here today. 340,000. If you make just half of that, that's 170,000 Rand. What can 170,000 Rand do for you between now and Christmas? Between now and Christmas, what can your life look like if you have made an extra 170,000 Rand? If you are slow, let's be even, let's put more, things to slow it down. Let's say this happens for you by the end of January 2023. Is it not worth putting in the time? Between now and the end of January 2023, you have an extra 170,000 Rand in your pocket. What is your stress level? What are your stress levels like? What does the fridge look like in your home? Those stress levels where you're not shouting at your kids, not because they've done something wrong, but because you're stressed out and, everything is a trigger for you. Folks, somebody in my WhatsApp status wrote today, and I'm going to actually screenshot it and I'm going to use it, where she said, let's talk about the trauma of living hand to mouth and not having enough for emergencies and knowing that you are getting paid just enough to get by and not being able to connect with people because you are always stressed out. And I'm going to screenshot that because that's the reality of so many people. But on the flip side, even with that reality, some people are not willing to change it. Some people are not willing to, take a step. Same person who posted that is the same person that I've shared this opportunity with. So it's a choice at the end of the day. Yes, our circumstances, things happen, but how we react to them is what makes the difference. They always say it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to what happens to you. So yes, times are tough, things are challenging, prices are high, jobs are scarce, business is down. That's what's happening. But how you choose to react is what's going to determine how you come out on the other side. It's the best of times and it's the worst of times. You are the one who's going to determine what is going to be happening. So even if you're surrounded by negative people, be that positive person because you're eventually going to attract those people. Don't let the negativity that's around you affect you too, because if they are negative and you're saying, they're so negative, it means that, that negativity is having an effect. It's rubbing off in one way or another. So I know it's hard. It's not easy to be positive in life in light of so many negative people. It's not easy to talk to 10 people and all of them say no. It requires a thick skin, but that's the point of doing this. You develop a thick skin, you develop tenacity, you develop all the skills that are actually going to be required for you to be successful. If success was easy, everybody would do it. So it's part of the process. It's part of your learning. You need to deserve the success that comes to you. You don't just get it, you earn it through the effort, through the consistency, through the discipline, through the maintaining your resolve, to have resolve that even when the chips are down, you believe in yourself and you say, I'm gonna go for it. Even when people are saying, these scams of yours, you say, listen, we've been scammed before. Yes, now I'm wiser. I know how to identify what's a scam, what's not. I know which questions to ask, and we keep on going. So yes, Leader Sharice, we feel sorry for the people who say no. We feel sorry for them, but guess what? We're not going to sit and wipe their tears. We are going to keep on moving because with or without them, we are going forward. So when somebody shares this opportunity, folks, they don't want your 300. Your 300 is the least of our worries when we come on here. That's not what we are after. What we want is a person who's going to duplicate, because the money is in the crowd economics. It's not in us earning 300 Rand from one person. Even when you talk to someone, that's why you will be what's the word? You'll be selective as to who you allow to get into your business. Once you hear a person start to moan and give a little bit of negative talk, say, you know what, let's wait a little bit, go sort yourself out, put them on the side, because they're going to bring that moaning into your business. They're going to bring that that energy dragging down, slowing things down into your business. You want people who say, yay, let's go. Today I had a lady send me a message, and we spoke. I showed her the videos. I had said she must wait until Zoom, and she said, no, I can't wait. And then she said to me, send me the link. I need to get started now. You're delaying me. That's the energy that you want, and you attract what you are. So start becoming a person who is positive, who immerse yourself in dreams to reality. You know, Leader Sharice, if you go to her Facebook, Leader Sharice, drop your Facebook there in the chat. Everybody go follow her, go like, and look at her feed, look at her timeline. That's a person who knows what she wants. She is on it 24/7, posting, talking about dreams to reality. I even ask her for some posts. I'm like, yo, leader, pass that one this way. And that is a leader who's going to get there, regardless of what other people are saying and doing you know, in the business. So follow people like that. Follow other leaders in your group who are posting on their WhatsApp. Copy and paste whatever they paste. Whatever they post, you copy it, paste it. Whatever they are saying, say it. Whatever they are doing, do it, and you will see you will become successful. So we are on Zoom every day, 7 o'clock. We're not stopping, folks. It's day 8. Day 8, and some of our leaders have already passed the 40K mark. 40K in 8 days. It's already been passed. Some leaders, you know, some people have made 10K, some have made 5, some have, you know, have made enough that they've upgraded to from level 1 to level 4. Haven't seen profits yet, but now everything from here on out is going to be, thanks, Leader Sharice. It's in the chat, folks. Go and see what she's doing. Follow her and keep, you know, join and copy and see what she's doing. So I'm also going to post, I'll just post on Facebook. Just look for this at Mogul Lebo. That's my handle. And copy and paste, like, comment, share. That is part of your activity. We're living in a digital time. The time of where you're going to write your CV on Word and you're going to use, what's it called? Word art to make your CV. Those times are gone. Now you have to have a digital CV. People want to know, what are you talking about? What are you doing? You're selling yourself all the time on Facebook, whether you realize it or you don't. Many times, yes, comments and backup go a long way. So when you're posting, we'll back you up and say, yes, it's true. We'll put our testimonies and all of that. And people see, oh, okay, it's not slow, you know, things are moving. So leader Neliana, how long does it take to receive funding after upgrade? So once you upgrade, your 3 people come on board. When their people come and upgrade, those people will be upgrading directly to you. They'll be upgrading directly to you, and that's when you're going to receive the funds. So it depends on how quickly your team is moving, how quickly your 3 are bringing in their 3. If they do it in one day, like leader Zila did, she came in, her people came in, and she was able to receive funding to more than 6,300 Rand in one day, because she's now at level 4. So it depends on how quickly that is going. Perfect. She gets it. Okay. All right, and let's see the flags. Leader Nzala says, let's see the flags. Let me put in my flag there. I hope I can find it. Let me see. Oh boy, I can't even find my flags. Sorry, folks. All right, so put your flags in the chat. Let us know where you're from. Let's see, South Africa. Okay, there we go. There's mine. There's mine. Put in your flag. Let us know where you're from. Let's go, folks. God bless you all. I'm excited. We are moving. Like and comment your posts. Namibia is here. Botswana is here. Lesotho is here. We're representing and we are growing. Every single day we are growing. Don't get left behind. Remember, this year, giving up is canceled. Canceled, doesn't exist. We don't give up anymore. Now we do, and we achieve. That's where we are going. So thank you, leaders, for joining me. We'll see each other again 7 o'clock tomorrow, and let's keep on inviting. Oh yes, I'll announce, oh boy, the challenge for this week is going to be who can refer